You beg me to feel it.
There's a lot of cool things coming out. Games that if you hadn't sent me some of those videos where it was like
That's what I do every year,
the gameplay, and I didn't. So the last time we covered E3, it was mostly just trailers that I saw. This was the first time that I really saw gameplay, and I guess that's a thing at E3.
Well, even then, there was like a big kind of conversation this year about content creators, from content creators about E3 and about how E3 should be more gameplay and less trailers. And every time you would watch a content creator cover the E3 conference, whether it was Angry Joe or Yongya or whoever else, those are the two main ones that I watch. And then also Work the Game, which is another one, a little bit less well known, but they do mostly Final Fantasy 14 stuff. But watching these content creators and listening to what they're saying, every time I watched one of the live streams, every time it was just a cinematic trailer, every single content creator would go, oh, cinematic trailer, here we go again, no gameplay.
Well, and so when you sent me the Monster Hunter one, and it was that kind of like tutorial step-by-step thing, if I had just seen the cinematic trailer, I would have thought, oh, this isn't a game that I would like to play.
Right.
And seeing that small tutorial and seeing how much more in-depth the game actually is, because I've never played any of the Monster Hunters, I was telling you that earlier. But after seeing that, I was like, oh, this game looks cool.
Yeah.
This game looks like there's a lot to it. And
I'll show you a screenshot after of my main character.
Yeah, well,
My hunter.
I really appreciated that was like an option. The same thing you sent me some Borderlands 3 gameplay.
Yep.
And I was like, and I've never played any of the Borderland games. I played a little bit at my dad's house with my little brother for the very first one, but I haven't really gotten my hands,
Well, you know what, girl?
time to
You
get
and
my
I are in the
hands on
same
it.
boat with that one because I only played the first one. And I never finished it. So,
Well, we
You
have
and I, like I said-
another chance with 3, I guess. But
We're in the same mech suit.
all these new games look really cool. Even Final Fantasy. I've never really been into Final Fantasy, and that
So good, girl. You need to play 14.
I know it
Free
looks
trial.
cool. It looks
Do
really
your
really
free
cool.
trial. Yeah, it's awesome. Shadowbringers. Oh, and there is another commercial that we're going to go into, and it's a promo for Shadowbringers, and we'll do that at the very end. And it's featuring Tom Holland, who we kind of went into
Oh.
detail with last time because
Oh.
we did the Far From Home
Well,
discussion.
because I saw one of the trailers. I didn't see Shadowbringer though. That's what you just said, right? Shadowbringer.
Well, there's a Shadowbringers Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers trailer with Hannibal Buress and Tom Holland, and it's great.
No, I haven't seen that. Yeah, I'll have to watch that.
There might be other ones though, but so we're just going to jump right into it and start with watching. So I think you're really onto something, and it's really awesome to hear your takes on that as someone that's kind of doesn't follow the coverage as much. That kind of I'm relaying to you a lot of the videos because I'm kind of a huge nerd, and it's a little ridiculous, but I have this big setup for E3, and
Right.
I got drinks and snacks and
Well, like I play video
Yeah.
games, but I'm definitely an amateur when it comes to being in this kind of
no,
world.
You're
and
fine. I just go a little bit too far with it.
No, I mean that's amazing, but it's just
Sometimes I'm
you're
too
opening
nerdy.
my eyes
Yeah.
to so much that I didn't know about. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just not as nerdy. In the
Not
good,
yet, anyway.
In the good way.
I'm working my way up there.
Because it's kind of like, I'm sure you have better things to do than sit down with popcorn and watch E3.
Yeah,
And be like,
unfortunately, it's work. If
Yeah.
I had more time, I would definitely be playing
Working.
games. But I also
People working jobs and stuff.
well, like I also like will find 1 or 2 games that I just stick with for a couple of months, and then that's how I roll.
Yeah. Well, same. I
Um,
really don't play as many games as the other content creators or the other podcasters do.
Yeah,
But I don't think either of us really do.
yeah.
We kind of cherry pick.
right. We just like, oh, have you played that? No, but it looks cool. Like, oh.
Yeah.
We can appreciate games without
definitely.
playing them.
The good thing about this podcast format is that we necessarily don't have to cover everything like some of the other content creators do, because we talk about a little bit of everything, and we kind of dictate to ourselves what we want to talk about on this channel.
Right. Yeah.
So Brooke had a really good idea for an app that we're going to be using the next time you and I are on. What's it called again?
It's called Castbox.
Castbox, okay. Which I know nothing about, so you're already like one step ahead of me on that one.
Yeah, I just discovered it a couple of days ago. I was telling Eryn that I was just on my way home from work, and my brother had been saying that he's been listening to podcasts more. So I'm like, oh, I have an hour drive home. I'm gonna try it out. So I just searched for podcast in the App Store, and Castbox popped up, and I guess it's pretty new. I guess like because I was in certain rooms, and the administrators for the app were in these rooms, like answering questions and stuff. And so far,
you don't see that all the time.
Yeah, like it's just the community's really, really cool. Everyone's really chill. But it's basically live streaming, so you can host a room. And you can live stream. People can come in and comment. You can call in and join,
Nice.
people talking.
That sounds like YouNow, which is what we used to do here, and then YouNow kind of disappeared. So we're going to be integrating that back, and then we're going to be posting it to Twitter. So people that used to interact with us on YouNow, you're going to have an opportunity to do so again with, say it one more time?
Castbox.
Castbox, okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to be integrating that. But that being said, we're already running a little bit behind, so we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to start with something I'm really excited about. Angry Joe said this first. Again, I always kind of give references and shout outs and everything. But Angry Joe said that his first thought on this was that it looked to him like Fallout 76 done right. Unlike the disaster that it is. Because it's made by the same people that made Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, well, I was watching it, and I was like, this has to be Bethesda. And then it turned out it's Oblivion, which also did a Fallout. So, yeah, it looks really, really cool, though. It really does. It has that Fallout feel to it, but it just seems like it's going to be a little bit different.
Well, hopefully it is what Angry Joe said in Fallout 76 done right. Mm-hmm. And there was some Twitter drama that we're not going to get into here, but it was kind of funny. Throw in a little bit of shade, but in the most professional way from the developers. Yeah. Of this game. All right, so this again is a cinematic trailer, but we're just going to go right into it. Good, it works.
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient structure history has ever shown.
Rizzos.
Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature of colonial
Well,
life.
you and I were talking about before how we just love the look of these worlds.
Right.
Between Borderlands 3 and...
It's just like, it's like futuristic retro.
This is Halcyon, the furthest colony in the galaxy,
Halcyon.
proudly owned and operated by corporations.
So I don't know too much about this, but I think everyone else is in the same boat, though.
Yeah.
We owe to them.
So again, going with the corporate theme, which is something
They're
that
always with us.
is a recurring theme in Cyberpunk
No one has
2077 as
ever
well.
really
Is
hit
like
them.
how,
There's usually a big brother of sorts.
yeah, and just how corporations, if left unchecked,
A
can
stranger
basically
has
end up
just arrived.
ruling the galaxy.
Right.
Someone who's
Or
challenging
the world, or
corporate
the
order.
country, or the city, but
Someone
just kind of
who's
those
digging up
corporate
their secrets.
Takeover.
critique themes.
Right.
But
It's crazy how
Someone who could be
vast
villain
they can make these worlds, too.
or
You know?
a hero.
It really
Looks like the
is
bleeding
like...
stopped.
oh yeah.
I owe you one. Here.
So
hope this
I
gun
might have
serves
been
you
wrong. I
better
think
than
this
it
is
did me.
gameplay engine.
Or a psychopath.
Right?
Oh,
There's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, combination. Yeah, honestly, yeah, though this is gameplay. I was wrong. I saw it one time. I don't know why I thought it was a cinematic trailer, but
Yeah, this looks cool. Yeah, it looks like freeze time, manipulate
slow
time.
motion gravity gun.
Yeah.
And that's the guy from the first trailer.
I suppose time will tell, but no matter who this stranger chooses to be,
I like the pace of this
the Halcyon
trailer
colony
too. That looks like a cool
will never be
ship.
the same.
Yeah. Yeah, and basically what they're saying in this trailer is you can either be a good guy or a bad guy. And obviously your actions will have consequences or they won't.
Yep.
Sometimes they'll be beneficial.
Which is
sometimes they
huge,
won't.
because a lot of newer games have tried it, but they haven't done it right.
Yeah, it looks cool.
All their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine.
This looks really great.
Yeah.
October 25th, 2019. I like it when they include it into the actual trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks really, really fun. I love when like those free roaming games where there's just like really no rhyme or reason. You can be whoever you want to be. It's pretty cool. Always a good time.
Oh yeah.
Always a
Heck
good time.
yes. So the other thing that we got to talk about is Star Wars. And
I
I'm
didn't see
so
this one.
excited.
Okay,
You didn't see this trailer?
I haven't seen it yet.
Have you seen the trailer for episode 9, right?
I don't know.
The one with Rey and Kylo in the beginning when she's in the desert and he's flying his TIE fighter at her.
Oh yeah, and she's standing there alone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she jumps over the TIE fighter.
Yep,
You saw that
okay.
one? Okay. That one was good too. I'm excited for episode 9, despite what we talked about last time with episode 8. Anyway, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'm really excited about this because after this trailer, which was a mix of cinematic trailer and gameplay, like the other trailers that we picked for this podcast episode, this one did a really good job blending the two together. And then they also did like a 15-minute gameplay trailer as well.
Oh, okay.
But I just threw this in our notes on the iPhone just to put the short one in there, and then we can go back if we have time later. But
Okay.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and I'm glad that you haven't seen this because it means that you'll be seeing it for the first time too. So we're gonna
Have there been any other Star Wars games like this?
just
I know
Battlefront.
there was Lego Star Wars and stuff like that. Right?
This is the first like single player action game that we've ever had.
Oh, okay.
Because Battlefront 2 did a single player campaign, but it wasn't good.
It wasn't the same.
But this looks amazing, and this looks like Dark Forces Jedi Knight.
Hey! Who are you?
Freaking Saw Gerrera,
That's so funny.
Got a name?
Forrest Whitaker.
Cal Kestis. Saw Gerrera.
That's so funny. I love Forrest
You're on Jedi
Whitaker.
business.
Oh, he's awesome.
Jedi are dead.
Not all of them.
I have to turn this up a little bit because it's so awesome.
Nice.
Throw the
That's
lightsaber. And you get that little droid. I forget its name, but those are the Jedi hunting shock troopers. Oh, giant spiders. I know. I hate spiders.
We have to stop them.
This looks so good.
That's the plan.
Oh my god. You know, we might get demonetized, so I'm gonna turn this down.
Are not yet lost.
Oops. It's got the Star Wars music.
Hope is not.
Oh my goddess, this looks so good. Look at that freaking TIE fighter just driven into the AT-AT.
I wonder do you get to fly them, you think?
Ooh, that would be
That'd be cool.
awesome if you
Yeah,
could.
I'm okay. You all right?
Is that supposed to be like a baby R2D2?
No,
A
it's
little
just
babe.
it's just a small droid.
It's so cute though.
I
We'll
know.
pretend it's little baby
Xbox One.
Are they
R2D2.
adorable?
So that's just for Xbox?
I believe it's going to be Xbox and PS4.
Okay.
So
Are you I think we've talked about this before, but are you team Xbox or team PS4?
Oh, Team PlayStation.
Yeah.
All the way.
I have a PS4. We have two actually.
That's right, because we played Apex together.
That's
For
right.
anyone that watches the stream. So the other game that we wanted to talk about, I'm just going to cue it up here, was Watchdogs Legion. So did you get a chance to watch this one?
Yeah, this one looks really cool.
Oh, yeah. So we're just going to cue it up and get it ready. But I haven't played any of the other Watch Dogs games before.
Neither
So
have I.
yeah. So
Yeah.
again, so we're in the same boat. Awesome. We're gonna do it together. No, I didn't tell you to start yet. It's rumbling. Here we go. Rewind. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So Watch Dogs Legion. I haven't played any of the other Watch Dog games, but we're gonna take a look at this.
Yeah. Give it a look see.
Because I like the concept of being able to recruit anyone
Mhm.
in the world
Right.
at all, including like an army of grannies.
Right. It's cool.
Is awesome.
Another game that you can like have freedom to do whatever you want. Like that's
Yeah.
it's really cool.
And that's what we need, just like more sandboxes.
Mhm.
All right, so Watch Dogs Legion, and again, Brooke and I will be going into this game totally blind,
Yeah.
totally cold. So this is new for both of us, but it looks really good. So we're gonna plug it here.
Yeah.
And again, with the badass music,
I know.
and it's in London,
And this is futuristic London. It's cool.
Had a good run there for a
which is
while.
great.
Now
I'm
it's
gonna, just,
all
I'm gonna
right.
turn it up just
Bombings
1 decibel.
and people thrown in
So-
cages like animals.
I guess the
Oh,
premise
and then you
is
can forget
that
the
same
killer
thing with the
robots
corporate
everywhere.
theme again, and because it's kind of like a private organization
So yeah,
that kind of sees control of the
That's all gonna
government
be
from everything I've heard about it.
Right.
So,
it's up to us to take our city back.
but this looks mostly
Can't do it
cinematic.
alone. We need to
think.
recruit a
It kind of reminds me of like I think it's Guy Ritchie.
Where do we
Is that
start?
who did
Open
Snatch?
your eyes and take a look around.
I've never seen Snatch,
Oh.
Look here. Look at him.
but it could
No,
be.
not him. Him,
It's got like that like
former MI5.
Jason Statham
YouTube
narrating.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
You can get anywhere
Spy Daddy.
and erase anyone.
I love the idea of just
See her?
Let's kick those bastards out of London.
she looks badass.
She got kicked
She
out of
looks cool.
Oxford's robotics school for teaching him to reproduce.
But you can
oh yeah, it's very alien-like.
Oh,
yeah.
And that fella over there, proper bellend.
Come on, come
a
at me.
bellend.
He'll crack your skull just for
That's so
looking
funny.
at
That's
it.
a-
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in it is Guy Ritchie that like in his movies he'll do like freeze frames on all the characters and
Yeah.
like with stats and stuff.
Here's the granny.
Fucking good.
Oh yeah, ex-assassin.
And
That's
allow
funny.
me to introduce
Oh.
you to the deadliest of the lot. She's not
Former
old,
assassin.
She's experienced.
Oh! Yikes!
Like I said, you can recruit anyone. And I mean
This
bloody
looks like
anyone.
so much fun though.
Yeah.
Him, her,
Anyone.
everyone is a secret weapon.
Like, I don't think I've ever been this excited for a game that I've never really heard
Build
anything
the
about before,
resistance.
other than Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk I'm
Yeah.
stoked for.
Oh, we're saving the best for last.
This world.
But this looks really, really awesome.
So good. I'm glad you feel the same way. I wonder if
This is one though that I wish it had some gameplay to it, you know.
Mm.
It's just mostly cinematic, so it's kind of like, okay, well, how do you play?
Right. Well, I think that they also had a gameplay reveal.
March
Like, it
6,
went with it.
2020.
Oh,
Check
at
out the
E3.
Watchdogs
Yes.
Legion
Okay,
101
I'll
trailer.
have
just-
to look for it.
I just don't think we have the time.
Yeah,
to
no, when I'll
go
do
over
it on
all the
my own free
gameplay
time.
ones, but yeah, it
Yeah.
looks. The gameplay that they did show was about 20 minutes or so, and it looks awesome. And it was like kind of intercut between one of the promoters talking about the elements, and they would go back and forth and all that good stuff. So, Squeenix, are you ready?
I'm ready for it.
Okay. Buckle your seatbelts,
Look of
Internet.
excitement.
Buckle your seatbelts, because that was a genuine look of excitement. Because yes, you can hear it already. The Final Fantasy.
Did you
VII
see
game.
they did like with this shot right here, they did like a side by side
Did they?
of the old one and this one.
I haven't seen that,
Yeah.
but I'm really excited about it. And
It's-
I could just.
A very big improvement.
Oh yeah. Well, I did play all of the original one.
Yeah.
And I have a Final Fantasy VII tattoo. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Okay.
I feel like I already did know that without actually knowing that though.
It's on my arm. So.
Show it off, babe.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
You can have it.
While I'm struggling with this,
Perceiving my
give
life.
us some commentary. So
I
there-
love the sword that's as tall as him.
Oh, this sword?
You think he's a keeper?
Yeah, that sword.
The sword that I have tattooed on my arm. But there's also a rose for Eris, the flower girl who you saw in the opening shot. So
Y'all
this
gotta
is a
look at the
mix too of
bigger
gameplay.
picture
They
here.
did also show a
Nothing
gameplay,
worth
same
fighting
thing.
for was
The
ever
first
won
mission,
without sacrifice.
which was about same thing, about 20 or so minutes worth of footage.
Yeah, that's the one that you had sent me. I'm fairly certain.
And there's some gameplay right there. Eris and Barrett. Now, did you play any of the original? No. So you're all seeing this for the first
Nothing.
time. That's one of his limit breaks. Oh my goodness, so excited. Tifa!
Arlene?
When they first showed this, everyone freaked out. They were like,
It was one of those where the room was screaming.
Have
yeah,
you been
because
a good
Tifa's
girl?
amazing. She is a badass bitch. For sure.
So are all these
I heard you're
characters,
having second thoughts.
because this is a remake of the old game, so are these characters
I know
gone
we have to
now?
think big
They're not
if we're
in the
going to make
current
a
ones,
difference.
or?
Each Final Fantasy game is a standalone
Like
game.
this.
Oh, okay, so they're
Like
not
totally
connected.
standalone.
Okay.
Yep, not at all. Although sometimes there
I
might be
feel
a
trapped.
crossover,
Yeah.
but what's
Is it in the same universe, kind of thing, or is it just completely
Sort
different?
of.
Okay.
sort of. That's why they can do some crossovers, but they've had references to. There's a lot of theories, like it's just different timelines.
Okay.
That it's a galaxy, that it's a solar system.
Okay.
Get going.
So many different theories, but kind of somehow connected in a way, but never really in a way that you can measure, you know, from point A to point B.
Right.
But as someone that loved the original, this looks just amazing.
Yeah.
Looks incredible.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
so
fun.
excited.
It does definitely look fun.
Got you now.
Yeah, so Tifa fights with her bare hands. So she's like kind of a monk class
Okay.
or a fighter class. Or
And just
martial
fight.
arts
She
class.
fights with like magic and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not real. You're...
And of course, the most iconic villain of all
I
time,
have a favor to ask of you.
Sephiroth.
Run away.
You've seen him before. I know you
I'm
have.
sure I
You have to
have.
live. You bastard!
So iconic. He's got the
Hold on to that
gigantic
hatred.
the gigantic katana. That's like 7 feet long. It's
Yeah,
a
that
sword
looks-
that counts her to
That
get.
looks cool.
Yeah. So March 3rd, 2020. Get your pre-order. So the pre-order edition is
So how's that different?
massive. Well, it comes with a freaking motorcycle. Like a motorcycle collectible figure.
Oh, I did see that. Yes.
Oh, is there more at the end that I didn't know of? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, yeah. That's the figure you get.
Yeah, that's. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
there it is. First class edition. How amazing is that?
That's really cool.
Ugh.
I need to get more shelving for collectible and
I
like
know, right?
trinkets and stuff.
So we're not going to spend too much time on it just because you haven't really played the other ones. So I'm sure your excitement is kind of like, you watch it, you give your thoughts on it, and that's the end of it. But I think
Yeah.
for people that played it before, there's this nostalgia factor where
Yes.
everyone.
It's something I don't understand. Yeah.
Well, everyone was blowing up my phone after it happened,
hmm
and everyone had the same reaction, which was just like, oh,
Just giddiness.
yeah, just overwhelmed with feels.
Yeah. I want to
So-
become part of it. I want to become part of the Final Fantasy family.
Do it. We'll start with 7, or you can jump into 14 right now, which is the perfect segue. Good for you,
Yeah,
because we
so-
have
Yeah, because
the
I can
trailer
go
for
back,
Shadowbringers.
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because they're standalone games, you can play anyone at any point. Have you played Breath of the Wild?
No.
No. Okay.
Nope.
So I think we're gonna skip that one because I played like 3 hours and 45 minutes of it.
Okay.
But there is, as revealed, a new Breath of the Wild coming out.
Oh, Zelda,
soon.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, I did watch the trailer. It looks fun.
How?
What is it?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the last Zelda I played was like Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
Like,
really?
so it's been a minute.
You want to know a secret? Me too.
Yeah.
No, Majora's Mask. I played through all of Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
So I'm not really that excited for Halo Infinite because
The cinematic trailer
It looked
looked
good.
neat, but
I'm excited for Gears 5, but there wasn't really much there. It was just
I didn't
kind
even
of like
watch that one.
Kind of like a music cinema.
yeah.
So if I had an Xbox, I would totally play Gears 5.
Yeah.
Just because it's main female protagonist. Kate,
Mhm.
she's awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to give that a watch when I get home. But anything that's exclusively Xbox, I'm kind of just like, well, I don't have an Xbox, and I'm not going to buy an entirely new console just to play a new game that looks cool.
So here's
Maybe
the,
someday, but
here's the trailer I was telling you about for the advertisement for 14 with Tom Holland and Hannibal Buress.
Why are you doing this?
I love Hannibal Buress.
Me too.
He is amazing.
For $300, you can shut down an entire city and have a parade.
I must become the darkness.
Just become a better roommate.
I love that he has
You
the
don't need that sword, man.
the giant
You're not
sword
the
of
warrior
darkness.
darkness.
Yes, I am. Look at my sword.
You're from West London.
You're from West
It's the
London.
nice part of London.
It's the
Relax,
nicest
man.
part of London.
You all right?
Yeah, well, you
It's
know,
great.
not gonna be the warrior of darkness. So.
It's not about.
He's
trying to be the
ridiculous.
ultimate
I love Tom
Final
Holland.
Fantasy
Oh, yeah.
Master. It's
He's a
what's in
great
here
Spider-Man.
That matters. And what's
I love
in
that him
there
and Robert Downey Jr.
is a
are like
gamer.
legit best friends
You
in
can
real
do
life.
Oh, are they
too.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
You
that.
Yeah,
got
they
this.
are.
You think so?
It's
awesome.
video games, yeah.
I never really thought about it like that.
Yeah.
So this is not E3, but
Just go and play.
kind of just
yeah.
following up
Yeah.
with
You can become the warrior
That's
of
so
darkness.
funny.
the. So I wonder if they
Fantasy
actually play.
14
That would be
and
awesome if they both
Shadowbringers.
did.
I would
Pre-order
hope
today,
so.
available
And that
July
it wasn't
2nd.
just a.
Yeah.
All that training, all those push-ups, and you die 27.
I would
Thought
peg
we were
him
gonna
for a
be more
gamer for
positive
sure.
about this.
Hannibal. Tom Holland's young enough.
Oh yeah. You know, I would think that both of them would be just kind
Yeah.
of just from what I know about
They
them.
have that chill video gamer
Mhm.
mentality.
So we're saving the best for last, of course.
So, question, because I've been seeing titles of Keanu Reeves in this, and people are saying that it's John Wick. Is it John Wick, or is it just a character that he's playing?
No, it's just Keanu Reeves.
Okay. Because I was like, that's silly.
No, it's just Keanu Reeves.
That wouldn't make sense. Because I get that John Wick is kind of set in a semi-future,
Yeah.
setting. It's not like present day.
No, it's totally different.
Okay.
So,
I like
no,
that
I just
better,
heard that I
honestly.
have to adjust the volume on this iPhone very quickly because it was going to make us watch an advertisement that we don't have the rights to. So, this is the actual stage presentation. For
So is
Cyberpunk
this kind of like
2077.
Now I always reference things to Grand Theft Auto when I see games like this because it just feels like
Sort of?
like it seems like anything like where it's like gang related almost or like
Yeah.
violent. I'm like, oh, it's like GTA, but
Well, it sort of is. Well, so this is based on.
it looks like there's quests and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though because I don't think I've seen any gameplay for this. So.
Well, we went over. There was a trailer last E3 that we did a little reaction to. I don't know if you remember. But it was
for Cyber.
Yeah,
for Cyber,
but it was
okay.
the one. It was the one where I was talking about Night City and how there's this huge city that you can explore. And I think you said the same thing that time.
Yes.
But
Okay.
This big sprawling city. It had that really cool music,
Yep. I
that,
do remember that now.
electronica or whatever it's called now. I don't know.
Yeah. Right.
Start it up. Why don't you go to the
Not quite
bathroom,
EDM, but
wash up. We gonna be with you in a minute.
Some genre.
yeah,
Come on, man. Your neck.
dubstep. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Some.
So it is, but you're right. Yeah, I think you're right on the money. It is going to be comparable to Grand Theft Auto, but it's
Yeah.
made by the people who made the Witcher series,
Oh, okay.
which I haven't played any of it, but
My boyfriend is really into the Witcher series. I feel like I say that every show.
I've heard it's amazing.
He loves it. I've never played them either myself.
So that's the main character, V, but you can do male or female.
Oh, really? That's
Yep.
cool. I like that they give you that option.
Kind of like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Same idea. With Shepard or a Femme Shep. I think this might be a cinematic that plays at a certain point in the game. But I know that the graphics are incredible.
They are
In the
incredible.
way that they're integrated.
Games are ridiculous nowadays with the cinematography and everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
The question is like, where does the game end and where does the cinematic begin? For this game, it's going to be blurred a little bit. I think the volume is reduced on this a little bit, it sounds like, so I think we can turn this volume slightly. Yeah, we can. These are all augmentations that you're saying that you can get in the game.
Yeah.
Like a blade arm, like a hidden blade in your arm, and body modifications.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
The acting is great. The acting and the voice acting.
Yeah.
Break on
Oh
out.
my god.
Oh yeah. So that's a hack. That's an internal hack.
That's so cool. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Right. So this is where
So do you think that was just a cutscene, or do you think that was going to be one of those like fast reaction?
Wake the up.
I'm not sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, here he is.
City to burn.
I freaked out when I saw this the first time. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, Keanu. Yeah, that one looks really fun. I love
This is awesome.
I love futuristic things, and I love that like punk feel to
Oh, yeah.
it. Like,
Hashtag Cyberpunk, of course.
oh, here
my
he is. is.
goodness.
I didn't see this.
You didn't see this part?
No.
Really?
I didn't watch really the I just watched
Oh.
the trailers. I didn't watch anything from E3.
I'm glad I could show you.
I love that man.
Yes.
He's so amazing.
This just in, Keanu Reeves accused of extremely appropriate behavior. You seen that meme?
No.
Good to see you. Thank you.
And he's Duke Kaboom in the new Toy Story.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I gotta talk to you about something. We gotta talk to you about something.
This is so great.
CD
That's me.
Project Red.
Right. Fangirling in the
Oh,
in
yeah?
the crowd.
Cyberpunk 2077. All right. A while back, the guys from CD Projekt Red approached me and asked me to be a part of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077.
My thoughts exactly.
They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And I'm always drawn to fascinating stories.
That you are, Keanu.
Cyberpunk is set in a metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah.
That one's me.
Oh, yeah?
Let me tell you,
Yeah, Keanu.
the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right, so
You're
I guess I gotta
breathtaking.
finish
I
this,
know,
so
it's
tell me,
great. He's awesome. He's just such a great
Oh,
person.
So funny.
when the release date. Yeah. All right.
October 2077.
Let's check this out. Ready now?
Whoa, hey, easy.
So there was like part 1 and part 2.
Oh, this is exclusively Xbox.
No, it's not. Did it say that?
It said pre-order on Xbox.
Oh yeah, no, it's not just Xbox, but it is Xbox and PS4. But there you go.
Oh,
April
snap.
16th, 2020.
2 days before my birthday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll be a nice birthday gift, Sam. It's my
Wake
boyfriend.
up. We have a city to burn.
Put in a little birthday plug there.
Wow, was that
Every corporal cop
this
in
is
this
a
city's gonna
commercial
be
for
blasting
Cyberpunk
down these
2077.
doors after what
Like a-
you
like a
and
TV
your
spot.
psycho friend did.
Oh yeah, it's an ad.
Yeah.
Oh cool.
That's awesome. They're doing YouTube ads now?
That's what I'm talking about.
Did you just do the Cardi B thing?
No.
Do it again. That was great.
I think I learned that from Post Malone.
Games play
actually,
best
he does
on
like
Xbox
the
One.
in his songs.
Nice. Oh my god, I love that.
And then Cardi B started the
You're amazing. Well, thank you, IGN, for that trailer.
Yes, that was amazing.
And that brings us right to time.
How about that?
All right. Final thoughts and reflections.
Very exciting. I'm always excited when new games start coming out, but these new ones look promising. Very, very promising.
To say the least.
And it looks like there's a lot of different choices of nice, meaty, hearty games that you can kind of sink your teeth into.
I like your adjectives.
Yeah, thank you. But no, they all seem like they have these massive worlds that you can kind of just like, immerse yourself in. So yeah, it looks really, really fun. These games coming out. Very exciting.
I agree.
I can't wait.
Me neither.
Mostly for Cyberpunk though. That one and Death Stranding, which we didn't talk about, but we've talked about so much.
They didn't have an E3 presentation because Sony sat out E3. That's why they did that.
Well, they did their own like trailer.
They just
second
kind of
trailer
released
release.
it.
Yeah.
Kind of randomly just put it out there.
But
Before E3.
yeah, just things look really cool. These huge games or huge worldly games coming out.
So let me pull out the calendar. so we can go over. And this is going to coincide with what we talk about on ESP, and then also what we talk about, what we play on stream, and just sort of going forward. And if you have any ones that you want to add, Outer Worlds comes out on October 25th.
Okay.
Jedi Fallen Order comes out. Oh wait, sorry. Death Stranding, November 8th.
So excited.
Yeah. So then Jedi Fallen Order, 11/15 of this year, and then there's kind of a long stretch with nothing.
Yeah.
Until
Gives people kind of a chance to play these games before some other games.
Because there's a lot.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII, the remake, March 3rd. And Watchdogs 2, March 6th. And then Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Keanu style.
The big reveal.
2077 on April 16th of next year. So I love that he was just Cyberpunk.
I know. He's so excited. And it's so cool to see, like, you know, because I feel like, not to bring up Game of Thrones again, but you know, it sucks when these people that, you know, like actors, I should say, have to do projects that they're not that crazy about.
Yeah.
But obviously, Keanu is very excited to be a part of this, so that's cool to see.
Did you hear about the most recent Game of Thrones news? Yeah, Game of Thrones news, and we'll end on that.
No, what
about the Long Night, which we had a whole episode about on this show.
Yeah, what's going on?
They were supposed to have a battle with the Night King, with an unspecified antagonist or multiple protagonists versus the Night King. But he was supposed to fight and swing a spear around
and like actually do shit.
Yeah, he was. There was an unspecified amount of time where he actually had a fight scene that he was supposed to show off his Night King moves and just be a badass.
Wouldn't it have been nice to see some amount of fighting skill there?
Not only that, but there were 20 minutes of character scenes and character development and character stories that were cut out of that episode. Possibly seeing Arya get into position.
Her name escapes me, but the girl with the brother that helped Bran get to the place he needed to be. Mira. Yeah. They just totally erased her from existence.
But this was in this one episode. Yeah. There was supposed to be 20 extra minutes of character story and positioning and whatnot that got cut out completely. Yeah, there was also supposed to be Nymeria, was it Nymeria or Lymeria? Nymeria, I think. Right?
Know. Who are we talking about?
Arya's direwolf.
Oh, I think it's with an L.
Lymeria. She was supposed to come back with the direwolf pack, and that was supposed to be what distracted the ice dragon, not Jon Snow. So,
that would have been so cool because that one interaction that Arya has with her is she's just kind of doesn't really recognize Arya, kind of thing.
And then she does.
That would have been cool.
The director didn't think so.
Well,
and then the director also said that he had fatigue, that he didn't do more of the battle because he didn't want to ruin his marriage.
Okay. That makes total sense.
Right, which is like, which obviously because like, you know, we care about people's livelihoods, but and I heard about this on Nerdrotic, Gary from Nerdrotic. So Gary from Nerdrotic said that basically, I'm paraphrasing here, but what Gary had said was that, look, you know, I get that you're married and marriage is important and your wife is the most important person, but you're a director in Hollywood. Your wife should understand this.
And if you are having problems in your marriage, you should leave it to somebody else that can actually do
or something like that.
Right, that can actually dedicate their time and themselves to the project.
So
So you're saying that because your marriage was on the rocks, you half-assed this episode or the season in general? Like, that's not an excuse. Look at how your fans are reacting to it. You obviously messed up.
But anyway, we're rambling. So
I know. Now we're not even talking about
and we're over time. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, my lovely unicorns. You're all amazing. We are going to be streaming a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 tonight. So yeah, I'm talking like this is live. Actually, I think it is on the FRC radio, but I don't think anyone's listening to the FRC.
Oh, well, if you are,
the FRC stream.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. We're going to be going live on Twitch soon. So more FF14.
Maybe I'll tune in tonight when I'm home in my jammies.
I only need one more subscriber to be an affiliate.
Oh, maybe I'll be your subscriber. Hey.
Yes, please.
I'll be the casting subscriber.
That would be awesome.
I'll do you this solid.
All right.
You're gonna owe me though.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
No.
I can split the proceeds with you.
Buy me a burrito next time.
No, seriously, because after I will no because after this, if you follow me tonight, then I'll be getting paid possibly as early as next week.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll do it.
thanks, bro.
I'll do it, girlie.
Yeah, Power
Got
5.
you.
Boom. All right, my lovely unicorns, we love you so much. Mwah. We'll see you on the next ESP.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
I wanna be your end game. I wanna be your first string. I wanna be your A team. I wanna be your end game.